Let's see if we are live. Hola, hola. Let me see. Where am I? I think I'm live. Let me just check, guys, if we are live in the event page. Let's see. Where you at, Mickey? Yes, we are here. Yes, we are live. Hola, 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 everybody. Thank you for hopping on. And I got to share this because I think this is just so powerful. And I want to make sure that everybody knows this. Pay attention. Did you know that self-care has not been postponed, closed, or canceled? That's right. Many things in our life have been postponed, closed, or canceled, but our self-care, our health has not, okay? And so we're here tonight to share with everybody how you can all earn some cash for the holidays while implementing self-care and getting healthy and fit for your holiday gathering and helping others along the way. So on behalf of my girls that are with me tonight, I have Saudi and we have Unides and Norris. Tonight, we're gonna share with you guys how this is gonna go down. So first and foremost, I wanna make sure, because those of you that know me know that I'm a talker. And so I make sure to have some notes so I can stay on point with you guys, okay? So we're really excited, guys, because you know what? I think by now, I'm not going to beat a dead horse over the head. The fact that 2020 has presented some challenges to all of us, right? 2020 has not been an easy year. However, there's so much that we can control, right? And so we have one of our mentors who always says, control the controllable, right? And the one thing that we can all control is our self-care, is our health, is our fitness, and is inspiring others to do the same. And although, I'm sorry?
We're not seeing the live.
You're not seeing, I'm seeing the live.
It says that you were live.
Really?
I just want to make sure because we have so much goodness to share.
It shows us live on my end.
It shows it live?
And people are on and making comments.
Yes, okay, then you're good. It's me then.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I see 21 people are on the live. We've got 9 comments in here, so we're good.
Is it in the event? Maybe it's on your page.
No, I'm in the event page.
Okay, I'll find it, don't worry.
Okay. Sorry, guys, we had some technical difficulties, AKA Saudi. See, that's what happens, 2020, I'm telling you. But anyway, the point of the matter is, guys, that, before I turn it over to my colleagues, I do have to share one thing. It's the fact that, this morning when I was doing my run on the treadmill, and I don't personally like treadmills. I like to be out in the open, especially this year, right? To go out and get some fresh air. But the weather in New York was kind of like crappy today. And I'm like, but I hate the treadmill. I don't want to do it. Maybe I'll just, do that workout on Saturday. And I'm like, Mickey, you're full of excuses right now, right? And if we keep telling ourselves that we don't like something, that's where our energy goes. And so I was quick to snap out of that. And I'm like, get your butt upstairs and do the treadmill. Get your workout done. So I gave myself a pep talk. And so when I was running and listening to Idalis, who is my running coach, she said something that was just so powerful. For me, it was just so powerful. And she says, what's going to be your word of the day, right? Like, what are you going to focus on? And the word that came to me was determined. And that just set my soul on fire, the word determined. And the reason it set my soul on fire is because, once again, I started the new year setting goals for myself in my personal life, in my health and my fitness, and my finances. And some of those goals didn't come to fruition. And I was beating myself up over it. And I don't know if anybody can relate to what I'm sharing. If you can relate to it, please put it in the comments. If you can relate to that, right? And that's how I was feeling. I'm like, Mickey, but you know what? It could have been so much more worse. And there's still 7 weeks left. There's still 7 weeks left, right? Is it 7 weeks, I think? 7, right? 7 weeks left. So much can happen in 7 weeks. And so we can't go back to January and change the new year. We just can't. You can't unscramble eggs. But we can make today the new year for us and finish this year stronger than we are where we are right now. Forget about the past. What's done is done. Where we are today. And I'm like, you know what? I am determined to drop. Okay, to drop. I'm putting it out here. I'm putting it publicly, guys. Okay, I am determined, to drop 10 to 15 pounds. That's my goal because I have an outfit that I want to wear in my living room, but that's where I'm going to wear it. Okay, with my red lipstick. And it's for me. It's to feel like, wow, I'm in control. I was able to start something and finish it. And so that's why we as a team, we all also decided that, you know what? Thanksgiving is around the corner. We're going to enjoy Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is one day, right? One day. And I will have my pecan pie, which I have once a year on Thanksgiving. And then we're going to do a 3-day cleanse together as a team. Because honestly, I can't do it by myself. I need support. And if it wasn't for this community, I don't know where I would be right now. And so we're kicking this off together as a team wide. To do this simple 3-day detox. So enjoy your holiday, Thanksgiving one day, and get it done. And so, this is the time of the year, and we've been doing this. This is our annual cash for the holidays, right? So get fit, get healthy, and then earn some cash doing so. I know that this is the time of the year that people are thinking, well, how am I going to pay for Christmas shopping and whatnot? And here we want to give you this opportunity to be your best self and also earn some cash with it. And so I know the ladies, we were talking like, what's our, because we like to set goals for ourselves. Like, what are we going to do, with the cash for the holidays? And I'm excited that my family is coming this Christmas and I need a new sofa bed. And so I'm going to work on the sofa bed when my family gets here. So super excited, and we're partner up, by the way, guys, with such an amazing company. And those that follow us, that we're all affiliated to Team Beachbody, and they have the most amazing programs, honestly, worldwide right now. And so I'm sure you've heard of so many of the different programs that they have. But it's the programs, guys, it's the fitness, it's the nutrition component, because that's the heart of it. The nutrition is the heart of it. And then, of course, the community and the support. Definitely can't do this without this community, guys, okay? So we're going to dive in a little bit more into all that stuff. But it is, and I believe Unides is going to, go into details on all that. But just know that it's an amazing package: nutrition, fitness, support, you name it, we got it for you. So with that, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to Saudi, who's going to dive into this whole cash for the holidays concept.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to be here. Right now, I think is such a great opportunity. I love everything you shared, Mickey, especially about your word that came to you. I think when those words come to us, we have to really embrace them and put them out there into the universe, because right now is an opportunity to invest in the little things that matter the most. I totally agree with you on that. And so Cash for the Holidays is my jam, guys. Oh my God, I love everything about Cash for the Holidays because it takes me back to almost 10 years ago. December 12th, I believe, is my anniversary, 10-year anniversary being partnered with the company that completely changed my life and the life of my family. I'm so thankful to my brother and to Mickey and Tony and Edith, forever grateful to them. But one of the most important things about launching a business smack in the middle of December is that, and guys, you're ahead of the game because we're in November. And so launched my business smack in the middle of the holidays. And let me tell you, it may sound crazy to you all, and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, we're in a pandemic. We're probably going to be locked down by then. And the last thing I want to do is start a business. But let me just tell you that it is the one thing you should do for yourselves. Okay. Instead of feeding into the media, instead of feeding into buying all the shit off of the grocery shelves, and sorry, I curse a lot, but I don't mean harm for your, harm by it. I don't mean harm. Like when I get excited, I do. But let me just tell you, getting loosey goosey and gaining a lot of weight during this time is not a good idea. All right. I was so excited back then. There was no pandemic. And I'm one of those people who always likes to go against the grain. And for once, I said, you know what? This is going to be the thing that I'm going to like do 100%. I had never done anything 100%. And I was always a stop and go. I didn't even know how I was going to finally do something from start to finish, but I did. And it was through the community that Mickey explained that I was able to do that, through the support of these amazing women that you see here and my team who's on here. Love you guys to death. But here's what the difference was. I've always been a hard worker, and I never knew that that was like something great. I always thought that I was unworthy of anything because I was a high school dropout. I always thought that only people who were educated were able to do incredible things and become successful. And this one thing, this work ethic, was the light bulb moment when Mickey's sister shared with me that I can earn cash by getting fit. It was my light bulb moment. Guys, you can get paid to be fit. All right. And you can not only get paid to be fit, but you can change the dynamics of your family. You could be the person who changes it all. You know how we always say, I always wanted to be the first person in my family to graduate from college. That was my lifelong dream. And I still hold on to that dream because I have 2 boys, and I hope that one of them gets their mind right and does it, or one of my nieces or nephews. That means a lot to me, right? But I said, what if this business can, what if I can succeed in this business and be the one person in my family that helps my family get healthy and fit? And my brother and I were that person. We finally, I feel like we broke the chains of what it is to be obese, and what it is to make that a generational thing, because it is a generational thing, right? So here I was excited, smack in the middle of December. Everyone was gaining weight. Everyone was planning their parties. And I'm sure that's what's happening now, especially that, a lot of us are home and we want to do these elaborate parties and invite our family. But here's the thing, guys. Mickey said, it's just one day. The good thing about, because you always have to look at things in the bright side. The good thing about being a little controlled right now, because we're in a pandemic and that we're not going to be going to all these outings, is that it will be one day for Christmas as well. Maybe 2 at most. And New Year's, that's 4 days. The next 4, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's. That will not stop you from being successful with a health and fitness journey while you can earn some cash and change the dynamics of your life, lose weight, and gain a lot of and add years to your life, because that's what I did. I don't look how I looked when I was 100 pounds overweight. For once, I was able to stick to my New Year's resolution, and I've stuck to it for the last 10 years. I went in to this business, and I committed to not only losing weight, but building a side hustle from the comfort of my home while I had a full-time job. All of that happened in a year for me. And it was the defining year for me. 2011 was defining for me. And when I look back at that year, and when Mickey and Unides and Norris gave me the opportunity to share this part of my story with all of you, I really went back to that time. And I wanted to give you confidence that if you make better choices in 2020 is not over. Stop wishing for it to be over. Instead, you should be looking for a supportive community to plug into, something that will give you a routine that can give you your life back. You are in control of how 2020 ends. I want to get better. My goal, my all-time goal right now, is that I don't come out of this year or this season in my life without growing. All I think about every single day is, how can I grow? And so the last part I'm going to share with you besides the fact that we're going to support you 100% through the holiday in our boot camps, we have amazing coaches on our team that are going to be partnered with us to teach you what it is to have balance and crush your goals even throughout the holidays, just following moderation. Okay, not every day is going to be a party, but we will party. Okay, we will celebrate. Our boot camps are an accountability piece and probably the most important piece of this all, because we won't let you, quit on yourself. All right, we will keep tabs from beginning to end, and so you can look at yourselves shifting and growing and earning cash for the holidays. And Unides will share exactly how much cash is pretty amount, is a pretty nice amount to help you buy some holiday gifts, maybe cover your car payment. I don't know, whatever it is for you, it can completely change. It will completely change your life. It did for me. My first check went towards one of our car payments. We were with our back against the wall with a huge mortgage, living in Florida and not knowing how we were going to figure things out. Christmas was always a bad time for us. We never knew how we were going to pay for gifts. And most of the time, what we did was that we didn't pay our mortgage on time. And that got us into a lot of trouble. And we don't want that for us or for you or for the community. We want you to stop living paycheck to paycheck and to have a little side hustle that can help you pay for your debt and help you cover the cash for your gifts. Or maybe, you need some cash to level up in 2020. So making sure it's some of the things that she wants to use her cash for the holidays. So besides the fact my husband's going to hear this for the first time, that I want to change our dining room, I also invested in a course, and I want my cash for the holidays to be to be what pays. I want to use my cash for the holiday to pay for that course, because I want to be able to reflect as 2020 and cash for the holidays to the year that I came out stronger and that I came out winning. And so what we want you to do before we hand it over to Unides is that I want you to put a price on, what it is that you feel you need in 2020. Let's start visualizing what it is that you want besides buying gifts, besides having money for others. How about we put yourselves first, right? And so maybe the investment of investing in this business, which is all included in your package, which is crazy insane. Like I always thought you had to go to the bank and fill out have a portfolio and all that stuff to be able to open up a business. And we're here to tell you that that's not the case here. All right. So Unides, without further ado, I want to hand it over to you, because you're going to be giving them the nitty gritty on our packages and how much it costs to get involved and what the benefits will be with the money that everyone can make with the cash for the holidays.
Hello, everybody. So this is dear and very near to my heart because, like Saudi, I started 8 years ago, exactly November 6th. So November is my birth time. I believe that this is the time of year where if you want something to change, you do something different. And it starts with your decisions. And like we have been sharing with you, self-care is one of the things that is not canceled and that is in complete control of our lives. I came into this opportunity not even understanding or expecting anything. I was just open for more. I wanted more out of my life. I knew my body needed change. I knew my mindset needed change. I didn't know or expect until I met this community. I have learned so much. So I didn't come in here with experience. When I started this journey to get healthier, I came in with the desire to change my life because I was sick and tired of it. I was overweight and tired of waiting till January to start my goals. And then by February, drop them off. I knew I needed to do something different. And then I had in the back of my mind a few people that I knew when they saw me change, they were going to come right along with me. So I came in understanding that I was in for something and I was going to go in all the way, because we know what happens when we do things 100%. So what I want to share with you is how is it that we're going to do this, and especially now when we can actually earn cash while we get healthy, while we practice being fit, while we use our tools to actually learn about nutrition. Yes, you're actually getting paid to drink a healthy shake. You're getting paid to work out on a daily basis and have more energy and get out of your own way. The first things you should know is you do not need any background experience. I was a teacher. All I know was how to read out loud to my students, how to test, and how to grade. I kind of knew also how to plan my lessons, but overall, I had no idea on how to sell anything or how to do network marketing. But the great thing about this opportunity is that you get to be you. You get to be yourself and to share your story with the people who you actually care about. Because I actually shared my story with my sister. She then shared it with her coworkers. I shared it with my coworkers, and it's become history. It becomes contagious. With that, I share that we do not need to have any lots of Facebook friends or Instagram following, because again, you become who you are and you share your story and you bring on people who want what you have. And that's how we're going to begin to earn the cash for the holidays. It begins with your investment, and you're going to invest on yourself. This is not one of those things where you invest to kind of accumulate product at home and let it, collect dust. This is an opportunity where you put in the money for your own personal use. So you're going to take advantage of it. When I came in, I invested $180, and you right now get to take advantage of the same opportunity for much less. I'm talking about $140 to maybe $160, depending on the package you choose. But if for any fact, I'm going to just insert that something doesn't work out within your first 30 days, you get your money back. So I'm just going to throw that in there. There's nothing to lose. All you can do is gain. You're going to focus on figuring out first how these products are going to work for you and how to take advantage of what you're putting in your body, how you're using it. And then the same thing you're using for yourself, you're going to share it with somebody else. And then they're going to come in with the same opportunity. They're going to make the same investment you did. And you're going to do that 3 times. All we're saying is if you go ahead and you share this opportunity with 3 more people, you're going to get your money back and then some. So you're not going to have to figure this out. You're not going to have to remake the wheel. You're not going to have to go out there and figure this out. We're going to have you right in a place where we are a team, we are a community, and we're going to give you all of the ins and the outs of how to do that. So you're going to build your own solid foundation, and you're going to be much better when January comes because you've hit the road running already. So Mickey, can you share with us the graphic? Because I think it's important to see. I don't know if you guys are visual learners, but I've been sharing a lot of auditory, and now you can actually see. So how is it when you help somebody get started with what we call a total solution or something called a challenge pack? They're going to invest anywhere from $140 to $160. Your commission rate to that investment that the person will be making will be about $100. If on 4 to 5 week basis, every single week, you're going to be earning $100 by helping 3 people. By the end of the month, you will have earned $380. I don't know about you, but when I came in, I wanted to earn $200, $240, because to me, that would equivalent like exactly what I wanted to buy more clothes, right? So maybe for you, it's going to symbolize purchasing gifts for your children. I know my daughter already gave me her Amazon wish list, and she already knows what she wants. I know for me, what I want to do with that cash, and it is actually not to pay with my credit card because I want to pay cash for my holiday gifts. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Some people may be putting this in savings so that they can go on vacation with their families. I don't know about you, but $380 in my bank account sounds like something I want to get involved with. And plus, I'm getting something in return. It's not like I'm investing $140 and then I'm not getting anything back. I'm getting my health back. I'm getting a community of support. I'm getting a positive mindset and the opportunity to actually get paid to live a healthier lifestyle and influence the people who surround me. And I'm going to give you an idea. I started off because I needed to lose weight. I lost 50 pounds. I inspired my sister, who was my canchanchana. Like, she did all the diets with me, and she's lost 85 pounds. She then inspired my father, who came in and has been off of cholesterol meds and has been his healthiest yet. Thankfully, because one person in the family said, I'm here, I'm going to be the pioneer. I will be the one who sets the tone, and we're not going to take our health for granted anymore. So I'm going to hand it over to my Kanchanchana, Noris. And we would love to hear your questions, and let us know if you want us to dive in a little deeper onto how it is that we're going to earn those cash for the holidays.
Thank you, sister. Well, hello, everyone. As the ladies here have shared with you, and I hope that you guys are getting to the root of the conversation that we're having here tonight. I really don't want any of us to leave without understanding the fact that New Year's Eve, yes, it's around the corner. This year, we might have lost a lot. So I don't want to focus on what we've lost or what we're going to lose as far as weight, because when you join these programs, you are set to release a lot of the weight and gain a lot of energy in return. So I want us to truly consider New Year's Eve is just one day. It's not a magical day where everything is just going to come to place where you want it. We have an opportunity right now in our hands to take control of what we can, and that is our actions. So we want to make sure that, yes, we are getting fit, we're getting healthy, but we're gaining something out of this year that's still here. It hasn't left us. Let's not rush the process. Let's dive into it a little bit more, and let's get stronger. As Mickey said, health is not canceled. It hasn't been postponed. I think that now we need to activate it to the next level. And it starts with action-driven steps, and it starts now. So if somebody has invited you, if you're listening in and you've been seeing us be active throughout this whole year, and you're curious to know, what is this all about? What is this community about? This is your opportunity to say yes to you. Not only get better, but also lead a healthy lifestyle that's going to get you where you want to be. So you're a step ahead of the game. So come 2021, you're no longer feeling defeated. You're gaining and then entering the next level of you with a different mindset, with a new perspective in life, that you own the time and what you do with it. So spending your energy in things that are going to deplete you is up to you, because obviously we all have choices. And the choice that we really want to encourage you is to take a little deeper look in where you are right now, what you want to control. What do you need in your life? Sometimes we're focused a lot on what's going on around us. It's time for us to look within and really take inventory. What has 2020 served me? What lessons am I bringing with me onto the next level of me? And where am I in that shuffle that I need to realign my goals so that I can step forward, not defeated, but in victory? We're not made to be defeated. We are meant to conquer. And whatever has been given to us this year has only shown us that we are able and capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And sometimes you feel like you haven't done enough. So now it's time to ramp it up and say, you know what? Why not now? Why do I need to wait for a specific date to start working on the things that I've let go of? It's time to regain and get something out of this year that you can look back and say, you know what? I did that. I didn't do it alone, because there is power in community, and there's power when you pay it forward. I am a testament of that. If Uneris would have been holding that back and wouldn't have shared this opportunity with me, I would have been in a place right now, God forbid, drinking pills, anxiety up the yin yang, depressed out of my mind because I didn't have a positive outlet. So if that is you and you're just sitting there and thinking is not going to get you anywhere. Activate that inner voice, react, and gain something. So whoever invited you cares for you. So first, thank them. Say, thank you so much for inviting me and letting me know about this opportunity. I am in. Let's gain something out of this year, and let's welcome the new in a new level with more income and empowered to empower others and inspire. And it's a rinse and repeat. And trust and believe you will not regret it. Thank you so much for tonight. Let's start having vision. Let's set forward and set our goals, and vámonos. We can do it. Together, we can definitely do so much more. Mickey.
All right, I guess I'm back. I'm back. Thank you so much, Norris. Norris, you always have a way to speak to the heart. Always. Thank you so much, guys. So this is it, guys. This is the last chance, these last 7 weeks. I was looking down as I was counting the weeks. We literally have 7 weeks. And, you know, I've been doing this now 11 years, right? 11 years, just completed my 11th year. And I will tell you that the last 3 years have been the most impactful for me. And the reason for it is because, you know, Beachbody introduced 2 years ago a very powerful nutrition program. And I know that many people do struggle with their relationship with food. And so now, and Unides, you know, spoke about the different packages. And the great thing is that our nutrition programs are part of that package. And I'm here to tell you that if you do exactly what this program lays it out, this program tells you exactly what to follow. In 7 weeks, guys, whether your goal is to evict 10 pounds, that can happen. It can happen in the next 7 weeks, guys, for sure. You can actually evict up to 15 pounds if that's your goal, which is my goal. I initially said 10 to 15, but it's 15, right? Because I want to enjoy the holidays. Like, why not, right? But it can so happen in the next 7 weeks, guys. So get healthy, get fit, earn some cash along the way to do it, guys. Earn some holiday cash. Invite your friends, your family to do this together. It's so awesome to do this in community and to invite your girlfriends and your sisters. I mean, that's how Unides brought, you know, Norris in, and it's just so awesome. That's how I came in when my sister came in, and now we're one big happy family doing this thing together. So 7 weeks, guys, make a decision, reach out to the coach that invited you, because we start a Mambo on Monday. It starts Monday because Monday's officially the 7 weeks. And so let's, again, as Saudi says, we don't want to finish this year the way we started. Like we want to, you want December 31st to come, guys. I should have done a team call. You want December 31st to come back and you want to look back at 2020 and say, you think you were going to knock me down? I don't think so. I am stronger, and I have this amazing community like the Verizon, you know, network. I've got the Beachbody community backing me up, and we're finishing strong, and we're doing this together. You are not alone, guys. You are not alone.
And
so.
you know, I just want to share, because I bet we have a lot of moms on. They're like, oh, but I'm homeschooling my kids and I probably don't have time. Listen, I started earning an income doing all the things from the comfort of my home. All I needed was Wi-Fi and a laptop, and I did it in pockets of my time. And don't forget that there's going to be vacations. The kids are going to be off from school, and that is your time to be like, let me just take advantage of the time with my laptop, my Wi-Fi, and get started with this business, this side hustle, in pockets of your time. Lunch breaks. I used to do it during my son's baseball practice, while I was on the couch and hubby was watching a movie. Like, it doesn't have to like completely take over your life. So that's all I have to say. And I hope you guys reach out to the person who invited you, send them a message tonight, let them know that you're excited, share with them what your goals are, what you want to use your cash for, and let's start visualizing great things to end 2020 strong.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.